My name is Claire Williams and I am the Chief People Officer here at Ciphr. My role looks after the internal people functions. That includes the people operations team, the learning and development team and the talent acquisition team. And it also looks after our product training function that looks after and produces the product training for both our employees and our customers. So I started my career as a PA at a publishing firm and identified that there was a need for an HR function in that company, which we didn't have at the time, and had a great CEO that enabled me to explore that career option, which I did, and that then led into my career in HR. So I moved from there into various different roles in logistics and consultancy, and I was first aware of Ciphr back actually that original publishing role where I purchased Ciphr at the time and implemented it in that organisation, and then did the same again at a later date with a different business. So I was really familiar with Ciphr, and then an opportunity came up about 5 years ago to join to review their consultancy services, which quickly evolved into the head of people role and then director of people and services, looking after implementation services, customer care, project management, and then was appointed as Chief People Officer back at the beginning of 2022. When I first took on the people function at Ciphr, it was just me and one other that were just really looking after the day-to-day people activities and admin. But over the last 5 years, I think the biggest change has just been the transformation of that team. So it's now a fully formed team with our people operations function and business partnering and employee relations. We've got the talent acquisition team that will do all of our recruitment and future and emerging talent programs and internal talent mobilisation, and then our learning and development teams that are providing now an incredibly comprehensive array of learning and development opportunities for our people. I love the people. I think everyone says that. The people are fab, and I really love my team. They're a great team. They're incredibly enthusiastic and passionate, which makes my job so much easier. And I love the change. I love how fast the business is changing, how fast it's growing, and being involved with that process and being able to see the impact of the decisions we're making on a day-to-day basis. We have got so many projects at the moment, so there's tons of exciting stuff going on. We've got our really exciting new partnership with Henley College to introduce some T-level qualifications and support through Ciphr. We've got the second phase of a really big piece of work we're doing around performance management and our new talent programme internally. We've got loads of work going on around hybrid working, improving communications, and just looking at the future of work at Ciphr and how we're working more effectively as a business. So lots to do, lots of exciting projects. It's a really exciting time. Probably if we think about our values, I consider myself a very authentic person. I'm a really passionate, energetic person, so I try and instill that with my team and generate the same atmosphere and approach to work that I do. I've been really lucky actually in my career to have had several role models. I've had a couple of really great mentors and coaches that have been really helpful as part of my career, especially as a female in leadership. So I had a mentor quite early in my career, a lady called Ruth Ovens, who supported me through my early career journey and was fantastic. And more recently, I have a new mentor and coach that I work with, again, a really seasoned female HR lead. And then over the year, I've actually been really lucky just to have a lot of great CEOs that have just supported me along the way. So in every organisation, I've had really supportive male CEOs that have done their best to accelerate my career and support me on that journey. There's quite a few, I guess, from a personal perspective. I was really proud to be one of the first female board members to join the Ciphr board. Myself and Tracy Ellison joined at the same time, 1st of January 2022, but I was really proud to be the first female board member. And I also got my CIPD fellowship in the last few years whilst at Ciphr, so a really proud kind of career moment for me there. I think more broadly, I think one of the things I'm really proud of is just seeing the growth of the people we have at Ciphr, just seeing their personal and professional progression over the years, people that have gone on to be promoted and take on bigger, better roles, those that have learnt new qualifications or have achieved personal milestones, who have had babies and got married. And I'm really proud of a lot of our people and what they've achieved, particularly through COVID. I think the compassion they showed for their colleagues through that period was immense, and yeah, was incredibly proud from my perspective. If you're new to join Ciphr, I think my advice would be just make the most of getting to know as many people as you possibly can around the business. Even if you're not dealing with them day to day, at some point that relationship will no doubt be important, and actually there's just such a lovely wealth of individuals in the organisation that you can learn from. So reach out, put yourself out there, be brave, everyone will be incredibly welcoming and kind. So yeah, just make the most of that opportunity.